Hi Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. This is Dane, and I am going to be doing your November 2019 money and career reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. Okay, so let's get started, Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant. I have here the Spirit Song Tarot, which is the one I'm going to be using to do the main reading with. Your bonus reading at the end is going to be with the Good Tarot, which I am putting right between Believe and Kindness, and I'm moving the Witchling cards and the Fairy Oracle cards off to the side, and I will use those in just a minute. But right now, I am going to shuffle the Spirit Song Tarot and focus on what November 2019 will hold for you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Venus. Gemini, November 2019, money and career. Gemini, money and career, November 2019. Gemini, money and career, November 2019. Gemini, money and career, November 2019. Show me clearly, 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 show me clearly. Gemini, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Oh, fantastic. That's where we're going to stop. That is where everything fell down. Okay, so what is going to be, it's going to be like that. Okay, awesome. All right, at the heart of the reading is the Page of Feathers. This is you coming through as a Page of Feathers in this tarot deck. Represents the swords. You are represented by the swords in the minor arcana. You are represented by the Lover's card in the major arcana. So you're right at the heart of this reading. And then you are crowned by the Queen of Crystals, the Queen of Earth. So an earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn is shining through. Then we have the Eight of Crystals, the Eight of Pentacles, the 10 of Acorns, the 10 of Wands, the 8 of Feathers, the 8 of Swords. The repeat of the number 8 means that you're going to be taking money and career very seriously. Actually, you can be taking it a bit too seriously. It can be a bit paralyzing for you at times. The 8 of Acorns, all right? The 8 of Wands, again, another 8 shining through. And then the Moon card, which is a Pisces energy, shining in. All right, this is a time frame of February 19th to March 20th. Then we have the Four of Feathers, the Nine of Shells, and the Queen of Feathers. So you are going from being a page at the heart of this reading to at the roots, you're really a queen. So know that your queenly energy will come through, but you're going to be learning, understanding, feeling like there's a lot that you are taking on, a lot that you are pushing through, gaining. You're going to feel like a student a lot of the time. You're not going to feel like a queen. You're going to feel like there's still so much for you to learn, so much for you to understand, many different ways for you to, many different ways for you to see things, and you're figuring it all out. So know that you will feel more like a student of everything than like the queen, than like the person who has it all figured out, who knows what they're doing. But you're also going to be much more comfortable behind the scenes. On the stage, everybody looking at you, you're not going to feel quite as comfortable as you will behind the scenes. That's going to be where you like to be during this time. So show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. November 2019. Gemini, money and career. November 2019, Gemini, money and career. Gemini, November 2019, money and career. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Creativity. Meditation, and this one because why not? Meditation and determination. So you are going to be accessing your creativity when it comes to your money, when it comes to your career, when it comes to the way that you're moving forward. Meditation is going to help you kind of a centering in with your true self and a calming of the chatter. You're going to get rather caught up in the chatter of others. You're going to have to pull yourself back from that, Gemini. Okay. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Gemini, November 2019, money and career. Gemini, November 2019, money and career. Show me clearly. Okay. Right here, euphoria. And right here, wisdom. Following what you love and embracing the wisdom of what you desire, the wisdom of where you want to be. So we start here with euphoria. And this says euphoria is the cosmic connection to the magic within and around you. And that's really going to be your truth. Embracing your heart, embracing your soul's truth, embracing what it is that you desire. And this is going to bring magic into your life. And I'm not talking about magic as in hocus pocus magic. I am talking about the magic of your soul and yourself. The fact that divinity lives within you, the God's head is buried within you, and you are made up of stardust. So here you have the universe flowing through your veins, and you're going to be connecting with that, but following what you love. This isn't saying I'm only going to do what I love, because even if you do your dream job, there will be days where you have to pull yourself out of bed and do what it is that you love doing. Right? Because it's not going to feel like you love it at that moment. So here with euphoria, know that sometimes you kind of have to get the ball rolling, all right? Especially when it comes to work. And with your creative endeavor, there is something here that you want to create, that you want to move forward in, that you are looking at. And the creative energy around you, you're going to have to kind of push that bowl, that boulder itself, kind of push that, get Spirit is showing me a boulder rolling downhill, but it's first very hard for you to push it, very hard for you to get there. So know that that's going to be one of your challenges. It's the getting started that is going to be a challenge for you in November, Gemini. The color that shines through here is red. That's healing and cleansing your root chakra. That's also putting into alignment, that will also put into alignment all your other chakras. So that's going to be very beneficial for you. Then we have wisdom. And this says, inner wisdom nurtures the skills necessary to see through all possibilities. Listen to your inner wisdom. Listen to your inner guidance, because that's going to help keep that ball rolling, keep yourself on the path that you want to be. And it can be that you have a whole bunch of ideas for November and you're writing things down, you're seeing things. You're going to need to focus on one or two things in November, because there's going to be so much kind of playing in your mind, coming at you, that it can get overwhelming. The color that shines through here is purple. That's healing and cleansing your crown chakra. Your thoughts and ideas coming into alignment and moving you forward. Then we have creativity. And this says, allow your creative spark to work magic. Definitely embracing your creativity, letting it flow forth, not denying yourself, not pushing yourself back, not sitting there and saying, oh my gosh, I can't possibly. Really embrace your creativity, embrace your passion, Gemini, because it's going to work well with you and for you. Then we have meditation. Meditation will bring you the clarity of mind and sense of inner peace. So making sure that you meditate, making sure that you sit, relax, calm yourself, center yourself. It doesn't have to be that you have, a meditative time or you meditate every single day. It can be that you just take moments and just focus on your breathing. You don't have to call it meditation if that gets you anxious or you're worried that you're not going to do it properly or something like that. No, just stop, breathe, focus on your breath, focus on what it is that you desire, and don't give it names. Don't sit there and say, I desire completing this paper or getting this person's attention or something like that. You can if you want to go a little bit deeper, but focus on your emotions, focusing on what you feel and how you want to move forward and what it is that you desire, because that's going to really help center you and move you forward without making it feel like an insurmountable task being set before you. Then we have determination. And it says determination is the passion for pursuit, leading you on a path of personal achievement. You are going to be achieving great things in November. You are determined, you are focused, and these great things do not have to be the things that everybody else looks at where they go, oh my gosh, Gemini, I can't believe it, you are so lucky. It can be that nobody notices it but you, but it's something big for you. It's something that grounds you. It's something here, the sparrow is shining through. So it can be a working with family, a working with friends that have become like family to you. There's going to be a close-knit community here that's really coming forward, or you being part of something bigger, all right? It's going to be different for each and every one of you, Gemini, because these are general readings. So do know that here your determination is moving you forward, but you are seeing that there is something greater that you are heading towards, and there are people that you can lean on who really do have your back, and that's really nice to be seeing here. At the heart, we have you as the page of feathers, and this says exploration and discovery. You are exploring new things, you are discovering your truths, you are moving forward. And then you have the Nine of Shells. So you are exploring, moving forward, and the Nine of Shells says gratitude and fulfillment. You're going to be discovering new truths about yourself. You are going to be discovering new footing, new ideas, new understandings, and this is going to be empowering for you. This is going to be what moves you forward, what brings you joy and happiness and love, and really feeling as if you've achieved something great. And it doesn't have to mean, and I cannot stress this enough, it does not mean that you have to get a better paying job, or you have to get big awards, or big deals, or paycheck increases. It means that you feel, Gemini, that your discovery, your inquisitiveness has enriched you and is moving you forward. You're planning for the days, the weeks, the months, the years to come. You're looking at the bigger picture than just right now. All right. So when I do these readings, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the way this month or these 10 days or this time impacts you as you are moving forward, what it's setting you up for. So if it doesn't happen right away, don't get discouraged with yourself. Know that you are heading on a path of greatness. You are heading on a path to achieving your goals and to getting to where it is that you want to be, body, mind, and spirit. And here with the Nine of Shells, it's just you are a student of being able to sit there and say, I've earned this. I've created this. This is mine, forged from my sweat, from my determination, from my hard work, from my own two hands. This is what I have created. And that is going to be a very empowering, very satisfying place for which to stand in November, but also for the rest of your life. Because you're creating something beautiful. Then you are crowned here with the Queen of Pentacles. Now this is an earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. Now you can just be tired. With an earth sign energy, you can find them exhausting. Okay, you've been through a war, and now you're sitting there and saying, okay, I have to step back. But the war with the Four of Feathers, the Four of Swords, it says sanctuary and rest. You need to rest within your sanctuary. The Queen of Crystals says comfort and prosperity. You're embracing your comfort, you're embracing your prosperity, and you are moving forward in that truth and in that power. But you need to rest. For some, not for all, I'm not saying that everybody who watches this has to be getting into a tiff with an earth sign energy, but for some, you're going to find an earth sign energy at times in November to just be a bit much, and you need to rest. You need to take care of you. Now, this can also be that you are so focused on your goal, on the money-making goal of things, of the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, again, you are going to be much more comfortable behind the scenes, but you can be so focused on the money side of it that you need to rest. You need to step back, because you will actually achieve and produce more if you take care of yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, if you burn the candle at both ends, you don't let yourself rest, you aren't taking care of you, you are going to feel burnt out, worn out, and used up really fast before even November is over. All right? That is definitely true. Right? As you are resting, here with the four of feathers, with the Four of Swords, know that you need to connect with spirit. So this is going into a deep kind of earth rest. This is connecting with the ground. This is knowing where your roots are. This is seeing your truth, because you have been through a war, and this war is simply life. Okay? Life is a battlefield. Life is terribly, terribly, terribly hard. And it's not supposed to be. We're told on television, yes, it's supposed to be a little bit hard, but then you succeed, then you triumph, and then everything's okay. And that's not always how life is, unfortunately. Unfortunately, there are times where it just feels like for days, for weeks, for months, for years, that it has been one battle after another, and you're just thinking, when is it my time? When is it my time to move forward? This rest, this connecting with your prosperity, this rest will bring you a connection with your prosperity, will bring you a sense of seeing more of what you desire. Also being able to protect yourself, being able to sit there and say, okay, you know what, I got this. I am able to move forward. I am able to protect what is valuable to me and what I have created, what I have earned, and where it is that I stand. At your root, we have the Eight of Feathers. This says courage and solutions. The Eight of Feathers, the Eight of Swords, is being way too much in your own mind. You're going to have a tendency to overthink. And it's funny because it's right next to the Queen of a feather. So this is definitely you, Gemini, having a tendency to overthink the situation, feeling trapped, kind of making mountains out of molehills. And I'm not picking on you. I myself am a Gemini. I know how we can be. We can get a bit like, oh my gosh, and just kind of look at it and blow up a little bit. Not blow up in getting angry, but look at the worst case scenarios and be like, oh my gosh, that's it. I can't even imagine how it's going to not end up so horribly. Don't do that to yourself, because you're going to have a tendency to. You're going to feel like a field mouse with, these giants walking over you. No, actually, it's going to feel like a field mouse and a bat. You're the bat, but you're also going to be the field mouse at times. The bat wants to get the field mouse because, well, it's hungry. And the mouse doesn't want to be eaten by the bat. So, the circle of life. And sometimes this is just going to be your emotions. It's going to be where you're coming from, what you're questioning, what you're looking at, the way that you're moving forward. But no, here you have wings. This is perception and truth. You're perceiving the truth, but you have to not look with your eyes. The thing with the Queen of Feathers is that it's a bat. You're looking with your sonar. Bats don't see very well, or if at all, I can't remember, but they send out waves and they see through sound, okay? The way things echo back to them. You're going to be seeing with your intuition, with yourself. You are also going to absolutely abhor anybody telling you what to do. Now, this isn't like your boss saying, well, actually, it can boil down to at times your boss, if they don't speak nicely to you, if you feel really like put upon or, treated ill, okay, you are going to snap at your boss. You'll feel like you have to swallow down your words because you're not going to be able to say what it is that you truly want to say because you're so angry at the time that you have to swallow your words, and it's, now's not the time for that type of reaction. But know here, you need your independence, you need your freedom, you need to be moving forward in your truth. If you're not, you're going to feel disappointed, upset, frustrated. It's just going to be like, oh my gosh, enough is enough. What the heck is going on here? You will have that tendency with the mouse and the bat. One is being afraid of being eaten, and the other is sitting there and knowing that you have this, knowing that you can see your prey, you can see, well, not see, but you can sense how it is that you're supposed to be moving forward and where it is that you're supposed to be. So know that truth about yourself. Know that truth as you move forward, that's going to be one of the things that you have to battle, that you will be battling in November, where it's just kind of like, am I moving the right way? Am I doing this? Being afraid, but still being determined and not wanting to stop, because the Eight of Acorns, right here, the Eight of Wands says energy and results, okay? Everything is moving forward. You're seeing results that you want to. You're putting a lot of time and a lot of energy into it. But then you have the Ten of Acorns, which says responsibility and dedication. All right. So you have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. You are dedicated to moving forward, to going after what it is that you desire, to trudging forward. All right. But sometimes, even though things seems to be moving quickly for you, it's going to feel a bit like a drudgery at times. Like you have this weight upon your shoulders and you're climbing up the hill, but you have a goal, you have a destination. And the simple truth is, sometimes we as human beings, we have to do what we don't want to do to be able to get to where we want to be able to do what we want to do. And this is going to be a case of it, where at times in November, Gemini, you're going to have to do what you don't want to do. You're going to have to kind of sit your tuchus in the chair and get the work done and focus and, kind of power through it, because the end result is going to be where you want to be. But if you don't put in the time and the effort, if you don't discipline yourself, if you, sit there and you let tomorrow always be tomorrow, put it off next day and next day, you'll find out that you're in December and you still haven't accomplished the goals that you have. So being strict with yourself, it doesn't have to be really strict with yourself, but kind of that flexible strict is going to be very beneficial for you, and it's going to help you move forward, Gemini, to the place that you want to be and to the success that you desire. But things are going to be moving quickly, and you will find at times, Gemini, that as things are moving forward, and it can be with another air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, okay, where they kind of put extra work on you because they're focusing on their thing, but they're going to do a million little tasks, but they're going to leave them all unfinished. All right, so that is something that is going to drive you up a wall. All right, yeah, for a lot of you Geminis, for some of you Geminis, you could be the one leaving behind tasks unfinished. Okay, so just be mindful of that. But here, I really do see it's an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, who's going to be starting a whole bunch of things and leaving them unfinished and then putting that weight on your shoulders. And you do not need it, you do not appreciate it, and that is not where you want to be. So do be mindful of that, because if you start taking things on, Gemini, they're just going to keep on piling them on your shoulders, on your shoulders. It will never stop. It will feel like it will never stop. And it'll feel like you're not only doing your work, but you're doing everybody else's work too. There is a sense here that as you put down your burdens, as you put down all the passion, all the creativity that you've been carrying with you, you achieve happiness and joy, and there's a sense of fulfillment and gratitude and blessings coming your way. And then you feel like a queen. You do feel like that person who can achieve anything, who has claimed their throne, who knows where it is that you stand, and who is moving forward in power and in truth. Excuse me. Then we have the Moon card. This says imagination and perspective. You're using your imagination. Your creativity is going to be absolutely paramount to your success in November. It is going to be what gives you that edge, a different way of looking at things, different way of seeing the situation. So here you're moving forward, you're embracing your wisdom, you're seeing your truth, you're going after what it is that you want. Fear is going to be a big thing, okay? For Pisces, now it can be a Pisces energy helps you move forward, definitely, or you work very well with a Pisces energy. This can also be very true, right? But this is also saying at times, if you can move past your fear, because fear is going to be what holds you back. It's going to be what makes it hard to start. It's going to be what makes you question yourself, right? Again, Pisces energy is February 19th to March 20th. Then you are going to sit there and not move forward, right? Because that's the thing that Pisces has to overcome. If they can overcome their fear, they can achieve anything. With the 8 of crystals, this says dedication and progress. You are dedicated to the progress that you are making. You are slowly and steadily moving towards what it is that you desire, where it is that you want to be, what truly connects with you, body, mind, and spirit. So you are dedicated to your progression. You are dedicated to your financial success, to your career success, all right? And also to your success as a human being. You're not, for a lot of you Geminis, okay? Yeah, you're not willing to kind of sell your soul to get to where it is that you want to be. And by that, I mean, kind of do backhanded things. Yeah, definitely. And I'm not saying, not, if you are an artist, I'm not saying you have to starve for your art, because that's going to be the most genuine and you should die with your work still in the drawer and not having anybody see it. That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying here is you're dedicated to moving forward, but you're not willing to give away your principles. Okay? Yeah, that's what I'm saying here. And for that to come through from spirit, it can be that some of you are going to be tempted. Going to be tempted through money, through something here. Don't give up. Don't give up on you, and don't give up on doing it kind of the right way. Okay? Because you have the 4 of feathers. You've been through the war. You need to step back, relax, take things in, heal. And then you find your sanctuary, find your resting, your place to rest, the place where you feel secure. And then blessings start to come. And you start to see those blessings and you're like, wow, I'm so glad I worked hard, I persevered, I didn't kind of cop out, because that's going to be very important to you. And for your success. So how does Gemini embrace the success without embrace their creative power without letting fear and doubt take over? Because that's going to be one of your greatest challenges. How does Gemini embrace their success without letting fear and doubt take over? How does Gemini embrace their success without letting fear and doubt take over? Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. Fantastic. All right, so your first card here is the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Fire. So this is joy, this is celebration, this is saying, remember to celebrate yourself. Not say, okay, once I succeeded, well, you were supposed to succeed, now you go on to the next thing. Give yourself credit where credit is due. That's also going to be what helps you learn, what helps you move forward. It's kind of like when you have a little kid and you clap for them. You clap for them when they finish their food, or, when they turn over and stuff like that, because it's big and it also makes them feel happy about themselves. Do the same thing for you. If you would clap for a little kid when they did it, clap for yourself. You don't have to do it out loud, okay? But in your head, say, wow, really great job, Gemini, because you need to hear it. You really, really do. you're crowned with the Three of Earth, the Three of Pentacles. You're going to work with others. You can very well be working with the Queen of Crystals, okay, the Queen of Pentacles, Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And it can also be that you might not be working with an Earth sign energy, but with somebody who very much appreciates structure and, plans and roots of things. You're the branches striving for the sky. You need somebody to be the roots, okay? And the roots are really shining through here. Working well with others, collaborating, communicating. If you work mainly by yourself, this is saying that at times you're going to want to run things by other people or step back from a project just for a little bit. If you don't want to run it by anybody else, step back from a project for a little bit, let it sit, and then, and then come back to it and see it kind of with new eyes. It's kind of like getting a second opinion without ever having to. We have the Eight of Crystals and the 10 of Acorns, and then we have the Messenger of Earth. Again, an Earth sign energy, a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. This is going to play a big part in you moving forward in success, you embracing your prosperity, right? Strong Earth sign energy who helps you, all right? The Eight of Crystals is talking about, working together. The 10 of Acorns is the weight that you are carrying, what you are looking for. So here you can have a bit of a stressful situation with an earth sign energy, but they're going to give you new insights and ideas that really help you see the bigger picture, even if you didn't want to. And there's a sense here of antlers on your head, and they're forming. This is the Messenger of Earth, is the Knight of Pentacles. So here there's a sense of going towards kingliness, because antlers, stags, represent kings, okay? Then we have at your root the 9 of Earth, and we have here the 8 of Feathers. So the 8 of Feathers, doubts and fears, overcoming this through, not overcoming it so much because it's always going to be there in the back of your mind, but there's a sense of prosperity, of joy. You have the 9 of Cups here, which very much has the same sort of celebratory feel to it. You are embracing your celebrations, you're embracing your joy, your happiness, your desires, where it is that you want to be. And this is going to be very important for you, conquering fear, because if you let fear be the main player in the game, be what you're always turning back to, it will take over the whole month of November, and it will cripple you. And then we have the 2 of Air, the 2 of Swords. Now, we have below it the Moon card and the 8 of Acorns. So the 8 of Acorns is change coming. The Moon card is facing fears, moving forward in passion, imagination, prosperity guiding you. With the 2 of Air, with the 2 of Swords, you're looking at 2 different pathways. And there's going to be 2 roads that are very clear to you. They're not going to feel right. There's another option that you want to see. There's excuse me. My goodness. There's another way that you want to be moving forward, that you want to be looking at things. So here with the 2 of Air, don't limit yourself and don't say, oh, it only has to be A or B, or look at the way that everybody else is doing things and say, okay, I have to do it like that, because that's just not going to be you. Especially in November, Gemini, you're not going to want to do things the way everybody else does things. You're going to really feel drawn to march to the beat of your own drum. Your subconscious message is the Queen of Earth. Once again, Earth sign energy shining through. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You go from being the Knight to being the Queen. See how the antlers have grown, okay? How your majesty, how your success has grown, and you are embracing it. Now here you are moving forward. Again, you are going to feel much more comfortable behind the scenes. The Queen of Crystals in the main reading right here, the Queen of Pentacles, which is now showing up here, is very much an integral part of you. Even if this is an outside person, okay, this person is really going to help you move forward. Whether they mean to or not, it does not matter. It just matters the way that they spiritually help you to know your footing, know what it is that you want. And it can be I'll show you, I'll prove to you that I can do this. And that's kind of like the spitfire that you need to be able to move forward. There's also a sense of queenly energy around you, most definitely. In November, again, you're going to be much more comfortable behind the scenes, being the director, than being the actor upon the stage. And then with the Queen of Pentacles energy, there is a sense of prosperity gracing you, of bounty moving you forward, of people being able to see your wealth and your worth, even if you're still on your journey to accomplishing it, to moving yourself forward. People are going to see the bounty in what you're doing. The key is that you have to see it too. Your subconscious message for this reading is the 10 of crystals. This says stability and attainment. The 10 of crystals, the 10 of pentacles. Obtaining the stability that you have wanted, obtaining the abundance that you desire, really looking at the way that you are moving forward and saying, yes, this is where I want to be. This is what I've been working so hard towards. And this is what I truly desire. There's an abundance that's gracing you. There's an end to a battle that you have been fighting for so long on this earthly plane. And when it comes to prosperity within your career, yes, you're getting there. You just have to not take on the weight of everybody else with the 10 of acorns, and then with the 10 of crystals, the 10 of pentacles, the 10 of wands here, the 10 of pentacles here. Knowing that you are completing a cycle with your financial prosperity. You're on that road to the place that you want to be subconsciously. You know it. And now it's time to start celebrating it within yourself, even if you're not there yet, even if this is still mainly manifestation through imagery, through belief in self, through, the power of positive thought, the power of raising your energy vibration. Knowing that is going to get you to the place that you want to be, because you're not walking around like a worker bee, like a drudge. Okay, like a drone, right? You have a goal, you have a tendency, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with worker bees at all, but I am saying here that you are embracing your individuality and you are shining forward. All right, Gemini, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness, and may harmony always be with you. Bye.